At present, I think I have a pretty good guess why the water turned so cloudy in this bank of 6 240-gallon tanks on a single 2,000-gallon sump filter. As you can see, they look quite cloudy. This is the two banks of 240s on a different sump, and I have no problem here at all. I mean, you almost don't see the water here. In these two tanks, and everything is pretty good in these two tanks. Usual clarity. So I was thinking a long time, and I actually worked on the sump, rearranging the media, thinking maybe it wasn't catching the particulate in the water column, but it's just this particulate is having a hard time settling down. As you know, I have no mechanical filtration dedicated in any of our sumps. It's just biological and mechanical is one and the same. And until about several months ago, I've never had problem with clarity, because the sumps are big enough that they function as a sediment and a catchment basin, and all the particulate settles down, but there's this very fine particulate that you can see is laying on the bottom that does not settle down so well. You can especially see it in the lungfish, maybe. Yeah, that brown stuff on the bottom, everywhere on the furniture. Even on the whatever's growing on the back wall over there, it's also covered with it. So I was thinking, what was different between these tanks, 6 tanks, and these 4 tanks, that the clarity is so different, while it always was the same before, had been the same before. And the only thing I can come up with that changed is the diet. In particular, I mean, both of this, the set of 6 tanks and the set of 4 tanks, they receive the same diet except for one type of pellet that I never give to these tanks, that I do give to one tank in here, namely to the Jerk A tank. I ran out of hickory economy pellets, and for several months I was using a different kind of pellet. It's a cheap pellet, about 50 cents a pound. Hickory economy I buy wholesale at $3 a pound, and of course our main pellet is New Life Spectrum at $10 a pound, again wholesale. But when I ran out, I have to order, I have to place a large order. I couldn't just order more hickory, you know, this is the hickory economy. So I bought this thing from a local tractor supply store, trophy fish feed. This is like, I forget how many pounds is this. Yeah, it's more like, yeah, it's 25 pounds for $22. So it's more like $1 a pound, not 50 cents a pound. And whatever is that, this is low quality pellet. You can see by the ingredients, there's There is a lot of terrestrial matter in there. So whatever that is in there, I think that's what's clouding the water. I forget, I don't see the ingredient listed here on the bag. Unless it's, oh, is it right here? Yep, it's right here. Plant protein products, animal protein products, which means something, some waste from somewhere. Processed grain byproducts, that's crap. Grain products, crap. Ethoxyquin, a preservative. Calcium carbonate, poultry fat, salt, propionic acid, ascorbic acid, vitamin E, roughage products, niacin, calcium, pantothenate, biotin, etc. A bunch of vitamins and minerals. So you can see the first ingredients are crap. Just some processed stuff that repurposed for a fish feed. Of course, this is just a pond feed. It's not meant to be the only thing you feed your fish. This is more of an attractant and a supplement. But in my humble opinion, this is made of crap. And that it muddles up my water too. I mean, compare it to what I consider top of the line, New Life Spectrum. Let's try once again. Let me write it down for you. Plant protein products, animal protein products, processed grain byproducts, grain products, ethoxyquin, a preservative, calcium carbonate. That could be it. This is pretty much chalk. Poultry fat, etc. And compare it to the New Life Spectrum. Whole Antarctic krill, giant squid, whole wheat flour, this is the binder, whole menhaden fish, alva seaweed, keolera seaweed, wakame seaweed, kelp, garlic, ginger, astaxanthin, red pigment, spirulina, omega-3 fish oil, marigold, capsanthin, and so on. There's more seaweeds, there's bentonite clay, etc. But I mean, it's laughable how much better the New Life Spectrum is. Which is this. Even Hikari, in my opinion, is not as good as NLS at all. In NLS there is nothing terrestrial except for the binder, whole wheat flour, that's it. Everything else is aquatic. In Hikari there is other terrestrial ingredients on the top of the list. Cassava starch, something else, potato, whatever, maybe legumes, I don't remember, but it's, if you compare list to list, you'll see that this is unbeatable. Again, I don't get compensated. I just buy New Life Spectrum wholesale just like everybody else. Alright, large spectrum, large pellets and the giant pellets. That's what I buy. Same ingredients. So anyhow, long story short, garbage in, garbage out. Duh. Such a valuable lesson, right?